Shalom to the nation of Israel. Before we get started, all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the brothers, the men at Great Millstone that rule well, that taught me this truth. To the hopeful elect out there, scattered abroad, unlike unto a speckled bird, tabernacle of King David, 144,000 mighty men. Peace, blessings, salutations, and to the remnant, men, women, children, shalom, right? So I listen to this. Let's just listen.
Okay? Now, I want y'all to keep this in mind. I'm going to show y'all something. I need y'all to pay close attention. Give me Revelation 13. Here's the great controversy. Revelation 13, verse 1. Verse 16. Watch this.
Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Y'all see that? Now you want. I've been telling y'all it's talking about sin for a long time. Whether political.
Okay, now you heard the bishop. You heard the bishop. Let's see, right? You heard him. Well, it's sin, right? All right, let's get this one. Right? 3 and 23. Right? It's sin, right? For all have sinned. Romans 3 and 23. For all have sinned and come short of the glory of the Most High. So if the M.O.T.B is sin, we all have sin. We all have the M.O.T.B. All right, let's go back to Bishop Nate.
Political or religious. Now, we just read what it is. Go back to Revelation 17 and read verse 4 and 5 together. What's in the hand of America and what's in her forehead? Read.
And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold, and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand.
In her hand? Go ahead.
Full of abominations.
No, a microchip.
Full of abominations.
Full of abominations.
And filthiness.
And filthiness.
Of her fornication.
So that's in her hand. Now let's see what's in her forehead.
And upon her forehead.
Okay, her forehead, her mind.
Was a name written.
What is it?
Mystery. Babylon the Great.
Read.
The mother of harlots and abominations of the earth.
I thought it was a microchip.
Yeah.
What the hell is going on here?
Somebody just got bodied.
That's it.
Told the coroner.
Abominations is straight up sin.
You're right. Hit the bomb. That's when you hit the bomb now. Hey, Bishop.
Yes,
it's
sir.
crazy you brought that out because I just heard.
So, okay. So, he's saying that Revelation, let's go to it. Let's go to it so we can see what he's talking about, right? Revelation. Let's get some music. He's saying Revelation 17 and 4 and 5, right? Now let's start at 1, though. He went to 17 and 4, right? Let's start at 1. Look what 1 says. And there came one of the 7 angels, which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon the waters, right? With whom the so what if what he's saying is true, then the judgment that's talked about here in Revelation the 17th chapter, how can that have anything to do with Revelation the 13th chapter right here? It's saying I'm gonna show you in the 17th chapter the judgment that's gonna be to the whore, which is Babylon, which is America. right? So let's keep going. Let's go down to what he read. And the woman was arrayed in purple. Let's start at 13. So he carried me away in the spirit into the wilderness, and I saw a woman sit upon a scarlet colored beast, full of the name of blasphemies, having 7 heads and 10 horns. Now the 7 heads are all of the Edomite kingdoms: Babylonian, Roman, Germania Major, Germania Minor, Spain, Britain. These are the is one I'm forgetting, but these are the Edomite empires. So we are in the revived Roman Empire, right, which is still an Edomite empire, right? The 10 horns are the EU nations, the original EU nations, the EU. I forget what it was called in the beginning, but the EU nations was called. It had 10 of them. So those are the 10 horns. They're still all Edomites, right? Okay. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet colored, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication. And upon her head was written, and upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon the Great, the mother of all harlots and abominations of the earth, right? So now, Babylon. Let's get to Babylon. The destruction of Babylon. Let's go Isaiah 47 and 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks. We talking about the judgment of Babylon, right? So he's saying that the judgment of Babylon is what is described in Revelation. Now I'm gonna get back to it now. Now we describing here what's gonna happen to Babylon, right? The destruction of Babylon, right? The judgment of Babylon. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take the millstone and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh, pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man, right? Okay. So in this it go down, I was raw for my people, I have polluted my inheritance, 6. And given them into thine hand, thou didst show no mercy upon the ancient, had thou very heavily laid thy yoke. And thou said, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither didst remember the latter end. We still talking about what's going to happen to Babylon here, right? This is when the Lord come back. The Lord is coming back to judge Babylon. So now let's go back to Revelation now, and we read Revelation 17 and 4 and 5, right? So now let's read this. Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand, or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, say he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name, right? Okay, right? So now it's saying he trying to say that this is talking about Babylon, right? So now we done already heard the judgment of Babylon, right? Now let's hear what the things are going to happen to the people that receive the mark in their foreheads, right? In their hand and their forehead. Let's go here. Let's go. Let's go right here. Look, let's go. Revelation 14 and 7. Saying with a loud voice, fear the Most High and give glory to him, For the hour of his judgment is come, and worship him that made heaven and earth, and the sea of the fountains of water. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, right? Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of her fornication. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man, so how is this talking about the Babylon, the whole nation of Babylon, the America? If any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, in the presence of the Lamb. So now it done told you the judgment of Babylon, right? It done gave you an 8. It done gave you the judgment of of Babylon. Then it said, and this is going to happen to those that take the mark of the beast in his take, in his mark, his mark in his forehead or in his hand right here, right? Okay, let's move over. Let's move over. Let's go Revelation 15 and 12. So how it's not making no sense, man. It's not making no. The judgment for Babylon that's basically the direction I'm going with this lesson. The judgment for Babylon is different, a separate judgment from the judgment of the people that receive this mark. It's not the same judgment. It's not the same judgment. Revelation 15 and 2. And I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten how you get sin, and them that had gotten the victory over the mark, the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of the Most High. So again, that the judgment that you will receive if you take his mark and his image is separate from the judgment that Babylon is going to receive, man. It's two separate things. He's trying to tie them together and like it's one. No, Babylon is going to be judged for Babylon. You as an individual will be judged for taking his mark. Now make this one make sense. Revelation 17 and 2. And the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast and worshipped them which worship his image. So how can America get a grievous sore? A noisome and grievous sore. How can America get that? How can they get that? How can they get that? Here's another one. Let's get this one right here. Bishop Nate's math ain't mathing, man. Revelation chapter 20 and 4. And I saw thrones. So now think about it. If he's saying that the M.O.T.B is Babylon, right? And so Babylon is going to be judged for having the mark of the beast or receiving the mark of the beast, or the America is the M.O.T.B their system, right? Keep that in mind now. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them unto them, and I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shai, and for the word of the Most High, and that in which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years. How is this talking about Babylon, man? It's talking about beheading them. they didn't had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. How is this talking about a place, man? This is talking about people, man. Clearly, man. Clearly. And so when you go to, let's go to the blue letter real quick. Let's go to the blue letter. This is very easy, man. This is very easy. But they love Nate, so they gon' cheerlead Nate put on a good show, man. Riding horses, got garments, got his little ponytail, little puff ponytail in the back. Nate, Nate is very worldly. I mean, he's very worldly. He's very worldly. He's very crafty. Very crafty. So let's get it. Let's go to it. We gonna get two words. We gonna get the mark here, and then we gonna get which one is it? Mark Karagma. There you go, right there.
Strong's G 5480. Charagma. Charagma.
Harigma. So you got stamp and imprinted mark, or Salakia, of the mark stamped on their forehead or the right hand as the badge of Hamashiach, a mark branded upon horses. Where's the one? We got to get to this one. There you go. There you go. Karaks, right? And so you get a pail or a stake. What do you do with a stake? You bang it in the ground. You bang it in the ground. You bang it in the ground. Military, trench, stake, implication, palisade. I done looked up palisade to sharpen to a point. Carasso, to sharpen to a point. Do the idea of scratching your skin. A stake, i.e. implication. Yeah. Okay, so now you see what the word here for that is. Now let's get this. Watch this. I ain't gonna make this too long, cause if you can't see by now, you probably wasn't meant to get it, man. I mean, that's just what it is. If you still believing in Bishop Nate, you probably not meant to get it. Okay, let's get this. Let's see what the word for sin is. For Romans 3:23, for all have sinned and come short of the glory of the Most High. Right? Let's see what the word here for sin is. Let's see if it's karagma. That's what we checking to see. Let's see if it's the same word, right? It should be the same word. If he's trying to say it's the abominations and it's the sin and all of this, it should be the same word. Let me see. Salakia. Okay. Yeah, it's my phone. I don't know about, the app I got. I don't know if it's the correct one, but let's see. Sin. Let's see.
Strong's G 266. Hamartia. Hamartia.
Don't sound like karagma. Equivalent to 264 to be without a share in, to miss the mark. So that's not like being marked or stabbed in, to miss the mark, to err, be mistaken, to miss or wander from the path of uprightness and honor, to do or go wrong. We all have done this. To wander from the law of the Most High. We all have done that. To violate God's law, sin. We all have done that. To which is done wrong, sin, an offense, a violation of the divine law in through or in act. We all have done that. Collectively, the complex or aggregate of sin committed either by a single person or by many. We all have sinned. That's what the scriptures say. We all have sinned and come up short. We all have sinned and come up short. So the judgment, basically, my point is, the judgment for Babylon and the judgment that Babylon is going to receive is not the same judgment that the people that take the mark is going to receive. Those are two different judgments. Judgment for Babylon is not the judge. I'm not going to be judged if I stay, if the Lord, if I'm not of the elect, I'm going to be here judged with Babylon or whatever the case may be. But it's not that I'm receiving the same judgment as Babylon in the sense that I was doing what Babylon. No, the Lord didn't choose me, so yeah, I'm gonna be here and I'm gonna be burnt up here with Babylon. But it's still two separate judgments. I didn't get judged because of what Babylon did. I'm being judged because what I did, because I wasn't chosen. Those are two different things, man. Bishop Nate is trying to make them like they're one thing, man. So yeah, so I just wanted to do this. The elder was like, yeah, it should be a lot of lessons going up this week on Bishop Nate. And he right. He
The
going on.
bums just put a video up saying that you came out on the horse to distract people from the microchip.
And I was thinking about that. Yeah, they're right. You doing all this antics and all of this shit because you off with your doctrine. So you know Israel my people love this kind of shit, man. They love this kind of folly. So yeah, that is correct. That is correct.
Okay, I got the video. They did a video this morning saying that the reason why you came out on the horse was to distract the people from the microchip.
Wow.
So this is crazy.
Wow.
They just got bodied.
Wow.
This is why we call you Negroes Black Hebrew Israelites. You're dumb as hell and you listen to your leaders who don't know the scriptures. You just
Whatever. We going into the scriptures, we breaking them down, we doing lessons. And so, hey, again, man, Bishop Nate, his math not mathing, man. So with that one, we gonna close out. All praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakah Hakwadash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the brothers, the men at Great Millstone that rule well, that taught me this truth. To the hopeful elect out there, scattered abroad, unlike unto a speckled bird, tabernacle of King David, 144,000 mighty men. Peace, blessings, salutations to the remnant, men, women, children. Remain spiritual out there. Kwam Yasharala and a Bible bow. Baraka Thumb family. Shalom.